So it's National Poetry Day 2011 and we're about to start ME4 Writers' game of Poetrymon. So what is Poetrymon and how do you play it? Well, it's a very simple game to play. ME4 Writers have created one-off poetry postcards which we've hidden around the Medway towns, and all you've got to do is find them based on a series of clues which we'll be placing on our website. So what are the prizes for Poetrymon? Well, apart from the limited edition poetry postcard, it's a complete one-off, then if you take a picture with a postcard that you find and you email us on me4writers@gmail.com with a picture of you holding the postcard, then we will send you a limited edition ME4 Writers badge.
During the years 35 to 50, the focus of the adult life is production. You are such a dumbass. A group of us drove down to the beach. We stared at specks far off in the water. Buffleheads, I like that, Sylvia said. R says maybe her work has had an impact on you, but it can't have impacted you. It's no good as a verb. I don't know what you're going through, but an electronic message says, used by March 13, the egg carton says. The pills say, take with the full glass of water. We'll be in touch, the woman from the agency says. I am having the most surreal moment. A voice on my cell phone says, buying stilettos for my husband. Malcolm says, I worry that no one will like my robots. Should I put a dinner in? R says. I don't like Nandinas, the neighbor says. Something, Devin says, always seems to be wrong with you. Take advantage of these breaks, you guys, Cindy Crawford says, after lunges. The sign by the pond says, shellfishing closed. The sign says, do not annoy the wildlife. The sign says, missing.
An Englishman's home is his cliché. Red brick gable ends rise with angry young men, strutting out to shape the future in a Union Jack Mini Cooper. Two-tone Tudor mock. One-note offspring flock. 21, Desmond, come of age, the human rite of passage. Grey frustration galleries, sky dish bristled balconies for plastic-coated block stars who stay right where they are. Tick our tacky little boxes with your lazy orthodoxy. For every son and every daughter are more than simply bricks and mortar.
Energy. She's stumbling at the back, red-faced and lagging. The ball commando shouts toxic encouragement with no sweat. Noxious air bites on her dry throat, thick with CO2 and other mixtures. She suspects he is hating her, that he wants to sprint up front with all the athletes, but stuck at the back he pleasures himself at her failing efforts. So it's National Poetry Day today and we've just been around Gillingham placing poems, so if you find one do let us know.
Neon. Vacancy, free TV, grey plaid, white walls, black top, polka dot, cigarette, got a light, black stockings, white lies, Jim Beam, margarita, dollar bill, juke joint, red nails, white socks, baby doll, daddy-o, vacancy gone, free TV.
Hi, happy National Poetry Day today. Read your favorite poem to somebody, share a favorite poem, write a poem, or find some way to celebrate it. Bye.
It's 5 o'clock now on National Poetry Day. We've been putting poems around Medway since about 11 o'clock this morning, and we've visited quite a few locations in the Medway towns, and we're just putting the last few ones around Rochester now.
We went out after having composed much verse and sticking it to old bits of postcard that we found lying about here and there. you know, basically in honour of not actually spending very much money. We went out to the 5 towns of Medway and we left them all over the place so that people might see them, and who knows, they may even pick them up and enjoy them. Why is this important, you may ask? Well, the one thing that poets do is they sit back and they give pause for thought. I could write you a 5,000 word essay on what it means to me to be sat there looking out of my window at a rainy day. Now, if you didn't nod off halfway through it or get eye strain, you may very possibly enjoy it. But the thing is that what a poet does is that they actually sit down and they consider every word, because they've got to condense that. They've got to concentrate that meaning into 150 or 250 words. And you can actually take pleasure from the pains that they've taken over it. That matters to me. We may have given some people a little pleasure. That's why we went. Thank you.